right back when I started on my journey, my spiritual journey, and getting my qualifications and learning alchemy and spiritual healing and Reiki and massage and aromatherapy, nutrition and herbs, right back when people were thinking that was woo woo. People thought that that was odd and weird. And what the hell are you doing? Like, I don't even understand it. And you are completely alternative. And they looked at me like I'd like lost the plot. Now those same people have their own spiritual healers. They also seek the services of seers, which is what I do as well. And they've got naturopaths and nutritionists and fuck, they even do yoga, you know? So those people back then, when I was doing all my qualifications and rebuilding my life, are the same people now, 5, 10 years, started to like come along, like meditate and do all the things that they thought was I was completely crackers for doing back in the early 2000s. I'm coming here right now in the same spirit, what that I've always followed my whole life. And I tend to end up in places and spaces and engaging with things in the world that are about ready to shift and change and crumble and reestablish and transition. The plight right now of those people that are suffering under colonialist, patriarchal, empire, hierarchical systems of oppression and violence, this pressing button is set right now in my system, in my life, to emergency. And I think the biggest frustration that I have is that now for almost 2 years, even actually longer, I had this, you know, when I was doing distant healings and doing readings for the globe years ago, that there was something big coming. These are the big times I was talking about. So if any of you have ever sat back in the early 2000s and thought, all that woo-woo shit, like what the fuck's going on? Meditation, like spiritual healing, like that is whack. And now you're actually engaging in that because it's mainstream, because it's now been also colonized. I want to tell you right now to look towards what's happening with the Palestinians, or look towards the Sudanese and what's happening in the Congo and what's happening around the world with the ecocide, with femicide, with the fucking poly crisis. This is not a drill. This is what's happening right now, even on what happened on the fleet with the flotilla, where Israel bombed one of the boats. A humanitarian aid voyage with over 50 ships in the fleet was bombed. This is not a drill. This, to me, from my work and my background and the work that I have been doing, this is the warning. This is coming for us. This is coming for yours and your children. We are not immune. None of us are immune. Just because we have, like some of us have white skin and privilege, it does not mean that it's not arriving on your doorstep, because it is here right now, and it is going to get fucking worse. Foundation now to activate our activism and our voices, come together and say, no, enough. We need to protect the innocents across the world. We need to stop arming, not just Israel, but we need to stop arming and protecting and actually scaffolding fucking colonized, patriarchal, rich, white terrorists across the world. Because they don't give a shit at the end of the day about you and yours. They don't care. And if they can do this to a humanitarian aid fleet, they will be able to do this to anyone. I mean, they've already been killing babies, mothers, children, innocent people. It's here. It's here. So like if you're in the 2000s going, what is that woo-woo shit? And you're now engaging in it, I'm telling you right now, that woo-woo shit that I was engaged with back in the 2000s, and you were looking your nose down your nose at me going, what the fuck? No. Right now, this is where I'm sitting. We are in a humanitarian crisis across the world. None of us are immune. None of us will be able to shut this fucking killing machine down if it goes any further. We need to stop. I know it's uncomfortable. It's not pleasant. I know this. You need to turn towards and you need to start actionating where you sit and what the fuck you're going to do in order to stop these rich, fucking powerful criminals who are running the world, who don't care except keeping themselves in their position of control, power, and all the assets, all the land, all the things for themselves. Come on, people. Stand up. Start actionating right now. Because in another 20 years, it's just going to be far too late.